Good morning students. So far in this chapter, that is rocks and minerals, we have learned about that there are three types of rocks, that are igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rocks. Now we have already done igneous rocks and sedimentary rocks, and we have also learned different types of these rocks. Today we are going to learn about the third type of rock, that is metamorphic rocks. So now we start. But first of all, open your books on page number 128 and be ready with your pencil so that we can underline the important things. So we'll start reading on page number 128 on metamorphic rocks. So metamorphic rocks, the term metamorphic comes from the word metamorphosis, which means change. Underline this, that metamorphosis means change, and the term that is metamorphic, it comes from the word metamorphosis, that means change. Metamorphic rocks are formed from igneous or sedimentary rocks. When these two types of rocks are subjected to intense heat and pressure inside the earth, the mineral contents of these rocks change. So metamorphic rocks, underline this, that metamorphic rocks are formed from igneous rocks and sedimentary rocks. So when these two types of rocks, that are igneous rocks and sedimentary rocks, they go through a lot of heat and a lot of pressure inside the earth, their mineral contents, they change, they alter a little bit, and hence metamorphic rocks are formed. So here examples are also given, that limestone changes into marble, sandstone into quartzite, and shale into slate, and granite into gneiss. There are many types of metamorphic rocks. So today we are going to learn about these four types of metamorphic rocks only, that are marble, quartzite, slate and gneiss. So first we'll start with marble. Marble is formed from limestone. So we read it earlier also that marble is formed from limestone. Limestone is a sedimentary rock. It is a strong rock, can be easily polished. It comes in different colors, but white marble is most common. It is used for making statues and in the flooring of houses. Taj Mahal is a famous monument made up of white marble. So marble, it is a metamorphic rock which is formed from the limestone, that is the sedimentary rock, and it is a very strong strong rock, and it can easily be polished. It is used for making statues and floorings of the house. It comes in different colors, but white marble is the most commonly used marble. Also, a famous monument, that is Taj Mahal, is made from white marble. So now quartzite. Quartzite is formed from sandstone. So another metamorphic rock that is formed from a sedimentary rock, that is sandstone. It is a hard rock that can cause a scratch on steel. So it is so hard that it can cause a scratch on anything that is made of steel. It is used to make statues, it is used in watches, in making glass, and also as a gemstone. It can be clear or colorful. So quartzite is made from sandstone. It is so hard that it can scratch steel, and it is used in making statues, in watches, in making glass, and it is also used as a gemstone, and it comes in clear or it is also colorful. Now slate. Slate is a fine-grained metamorphic rock. It is formed from shale. It is usually black or grey in color, but is also found in green and purple colors. It is used to make blackboards, roofs and slates. Now slate, everybody I hope has heard of slate, because the black colored blackboards that we have, they are usually made of slate, and even those small boards that small kids use, they are also, we call them slate. So slate, it is a metamorphic rock, and it is made from the sedimentary rock shale, and it is usually black or grey in color, but it also comes in green and purple color, and it is used to make blackboards, slate and roofs. Now gneiss. Gneiss, it is pronounced as gneiss, not gneiss. It is pronounced as gneiss. The pronunciation is also given at the bottom of your page. So that is gneiss. Gneiss is formed from granite. It contains the mica, which makes it shine. So gneiss, it is a rock which is a quite shiny rock, and it shines because of the presence of mica in it. So underline that it contains mica, which makes it shine. It also has dark and light bands of different colors. So in the picture of gneiss rock that is given here, you can see that it is covered, it has dark and light patches of different colors. So what we learned in metamorphic rocks is that metamorphic comes from the word metamorphosis, which means change, and they are formed from igneous and sedimentary rocks. When igneous and sedimentary rocks are subjected or they go through intense heat and pressure inside the earth, the mineral contents inside them, they change and they alter. And for example, limestone changes into marble, sandstone changes into quartzite, shale changes into slate, and granite changes into gneiss. So there are many types of metamorphic rocks, but today we learned about 4 types of metamorphic rocks. So first one was marble. It is formed from limestone. It is a very strong rock and it can be easily polished. It is used for making statues and flooring. A very famous monument, that is Taj Mahal, is also made completely out of white marble. It comes in different colors, but white marble is the most commonly used, is the most popular type of marble. Then we learned about quartzite. It is formed from sandstone. It is a very hard rock. It can easily scratch steel, an item or an object made of steel. It is clear, or it is also colorful, and it is used to make statues. It is used in watches. It is used in making glass, and also it is used as a gemstone. Then we learned about slate. It is a fine-grained metamorphic rock which is formed from the sedimentary rock, that is shale, and it comes in mainly 2 colors, generally 2 colors, that are black and grey, but they are also found in green and purple color. They are used to make blackboards, roofs, and slates. Then last one was gneiss. Gneiss is formed from granite, and it contains mica in it. That is why it's shiny. That is why it shines so much. And it has dark and light bands of different colors on it. So this is the topic for today, metamorphic rocks. You have to read it thoroughly again, and try to revise the chapter, whatever we have done up until now. And that is all. Thank you and have a nice day.